Thank you very much for the opportunity to say a few words as we farewell our colleague and Ambassador of Tuvalu, His Excellency Ambassador Tine Leuelu and his good wife, Madam Lillian, and the children as they about to leave Brussels the end of August. It has been a real pleasure to know the family as we've been here more than 3 years now, and we've been to know them since then. Very helpful in terms of not only in our professional work as in our respective missions, but also the Leuelus have been very warm and welcoming anytime they get together at their place or they have the opportunity to join us here at the Solomon Island residence. It is a real honor to host this event this afternoon with our Pacific families from the missions of Tonga, Samoa, Tuvalu, Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu, and Timor-Leste. It's a real honor that my colleagues, ambassadors, have agreed to our offer to host this event here this afternoon, and we are really happy and privileged that we could do that on behalf of all our Pacific families this afternoon. And I thank all of them and their respective families and mission staff and their families who are here this afternoon to share this occasion to farewell our colleague. I think this is one of the first occasion that our Pacific ACP ambassadors have organized such an event in a big way, and we are thrilled and honored that we could host the occasion this afternoon. But just on a farewell note to Ambassador Tine and family, we value your friendship and your fellowship as not only friends, but also your Ambassador of Tuvalu in terms of our work in the Pacific ACP group, but also at the wider ACP level as well as here at the EU and the Pacific as we represent our two countries and our region. So indeed we are really happy to have you as part of our family, and we will certainly miss you as you return back to Tuvalu, but we will be honored to meet again in the region or in Tuvalu if the opportunity allows for us to meet up again, and we will continue this friendship and fellowship as we meet again in the Pacific sometime soon. Thank you very much. Fafetai, Lava, Malo Apuito, Vinakavalevu, thank you Tru, thank you Tumas.
I would like to reiterate again that Ambassador Tine is a man that is easy to cooperate with. He is a humble man, and he did make a lot for the PACP countries to be well represented in the ACP organization, and he is a man that also we used to share our ideas and exchange our views on our daily working activities, and actually he helps a lot in our way to move forward our organization SPICP within the ACP countries. So he's a great person. So we are going to miss him because we share a lot of experience, and we built up a good working environment. But you like or not, he has to return home because of the new task.
Well, you know, one of the things that we're absolutely sure of in this job is that we come and we have to leave. And I think this is unfortunately the time for Tine to go, and we'll miss him. Tine has been one of the faces of the Pacific. He always, when you meet Tine, is always he protects the smiling Pacific face, and is very welcoming. And he has been a very integral and important part of the Pacific team here in Brussels. So we will sadly miss him, but we wish him all the best in his next assignment, and he will take on a much more responsible role when he returns to Tuvalu. So we wish him well. We wish also Lillian well and all the family in the future.
No, thank you for the opportunity, and obviously Ambassador Tine and Madam Lillian and the family had been very close to Fiji, having spent some time in Fiji. So they are more of a family to us and always remain as such. They have been very supportive of the Pacific, the team here in Brussels, and also in particular the Fijian team, really very close. Whenever our people came and leaders and dignitaries came from Fiji, they always were very supportive. And his friendly nature and really will certainly be missed by all of us here, and he's an amazing person, very, very humble, very down to earth, and I'm sure those qualities will sort of take him in places, and on behalf of the Pacific families, in particular the Fijian community, we really owe a lot to him. It's a big shoes that he is leaving behind for us to fill in, and surely will be missed by all of us here. And we take this opportunity to wish him and the family all the best, and obviously always remain in our hearts, always.
So I think that for us, Vanuatu and Tuvalu, we also have a very special, unique friendship and relationship since when we first got here in 2007 and 2008, when my family and Ambassador, we left to come here. I think Tuvalu was one of the countries that was new, and Vanuatu as well. So we sort of get together and we try to find our way around. We sort of get together in those days. Our children and their children, they grew up together because they were very young in those days, and we become very, very close to the Tuvalu family. There were a lot of many occasions when my children would go to the Tuvalu house and feel at home, and Ambassador would be the one doing the barbecue and getting all the kids together. And they found like a lot of friendship, and it's like a home to them as well for the Tuvalu house. For us, on behalf of Ambassador Roy and me and my family, it's going to be really sad to see them go. As we have been very close in the last almost 8 years that they've been here, we've been very close. Our departing words for the Tuvalu family, Ambassador Tine and Madam Lillian and all the girls and the boys, they are all part of our family as well. We are going to miss them. They are all our children that we sort of like see them grow up together here in Brussels. But our departing words would be for them to, I'd like to see them go back and maintain those relationships that we've built over the years.
We came in May 2015, and I did not know Ambassador Tine at that time, but we came in at a time when Lillian was the president of the Ambassadors of Association. So it was that time she organized, I guess it was the ACP night or something, and then it was the time that he came to meet with Ambassador Tine. But it was again through Lillian. So, and then it was the time when Lillian introduced us to all the other Pacific families during the function. So I think we came in at the right time, and we were very much welcome. Thanks to Lillian and Ambassador Tine, and especially Ambassador Tine was a strong supporter when he's also a member of the subcommittee responsible for establishment and finance, and always contributed positively and constructively to the discussion within the subcommittee. I really valued his presence and his support to the subcommittee and facilitating also my job in getting the budget passed and some other documents or decision also. So I can only, on behalf of my family, to wish Ambassador Tine and Lilian safe trip back home and good time in Tuvalu. Hope to meet you soon.
Known Ambassador Tine for some years now. Him and his wife, good wife Lilian, and the family. They've been good friends of Fiji and of course personally with us as well. There's a number of moments we have been together which has been, can be said as memorable. I remember we went to attend the EPA meeting together in Tonga in our region, which was very good because we had some very good moments together during the meeting and after the meeting. I want to take this opportunity to wish him and the family very well. And of course, we look forward to seeing him again. And I'm sure when I'm in Suva, we'll have the opportunity to see him and the family, once more.
But we are so happy to be here with you guys because we are always having the full support of our own Pacific community. Now, turning to our Pacific ACP, I go with a strong air of confidence because if you are working amongst the 79 ACP countries, it calls more and for us to draw on our solidarity, which is really working. And I'm happy that we continue to embrace that, the self-respect, the mutual bondage, to further advance our interests here. There are certain gaps. I was talking with other colleague ambassadors in the way our regional institutions are working in the Pacific. But let us continue the work that one day they will recognize the importance of you Pacific ambassadors here in Brussels on the very details of the working of the EU. So thank you so much. I thank Chair Ambassador Sipita and also colleague Ambassador Leuelu for their tribute. And lastly, let me not forget also thanking my good wife Lilian and the children for having